HSBC Naruto.
Presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the California Classic. We're off and running here, and let's take you down to the action at hole number 1. Frank, time for the third round and time for a good start.
That's right. 2 rounds in the bank. And what will today have to offer?
Well, you really moved that one. 320 yards and in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Workman-like hole, he walks away with a par. Second hole's just 371 yards. Frank, are players licking their chops, thinking they need to make a 3 here?
Yeah, if you can just accept the fact that you're going to have a longer second shot than you'd think for a hole of 370 yards, then that's the first way to overcome this. Just put yourself a short iron in your hand. Do the attacking with the second shot.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. All right, Frank, what's the player looking at here on the second hole with the approach shot?
Well, Rich, notice the bunker that cuts into the green on the left side. It turns it into a crescent-shaped green. So really there's 3 distinct sections, the one in the back, the one in the middle, and the front. Just be very wary of where the flag is here.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Just a couple of feet. He's made it. Frank, the second hole is only 371 yards. What's the challenge here?
The bunkering. This is really well bunkered. You'd expect that for a hole this short. If it's well bunkered, it means that it's vital to get it on the fairway.
in the fairway here at the third hole. Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left, so it really does suit a shot coming in from the right.
This one's looking good. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now back over to the fourth. Frank, this would be a good time to get it going. Made some pars to this point, but if you want to win, you have to make birdies.
Rich, I think the thought of winning has to be removed from one's psyche right now. You've just got to worry about what's in front of you. It just looks confused, forgetting about playing the actual game itself. Winning happens by a series of good shots. It's get back to the basics of playing golf. This looks like it's going to find the target.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Par here's fine, isn't it, Frank? Frank, what'd you say at the top? Die on the left, die on the right. Is this what you were talking about?
Exactly, yeah. The fifth hole here, it's called double trouble. So yeah, there's chances for grief on both sides of this fairway. But if you're long enough, if you can just sneak it past 335, that's where the water runs out. This is reachable.
So if you do sneak it out there, and that would be the longer hitters, you might have what into this green?
Well, you can get home hybrid, maybe even something shorter. But remember, it's called double trouble. Avoid that. Maybe double eagle.
That was quick to go on
that man. Locked in on the read and the speed. And it is down for an eagle. Frank, a long par 3 here at the 6th, 255 yards. Club selection obviously is crucial.
Yeah, and length is very important here. Something that can fly high and land soft is obviously going to make that green play a little bit bigger. If you get a breeze off the right or left to right into, this hole becomes very challenging.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
This is a 9-footer. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Did the job right there. Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green. So it's just a layup. See the bunker down there in the distance? That really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number, something that you've got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here.
Here's the approach shot, starting to find the rhythm now after that balky beginning.
Yeah, good opportunity here. Flag very much one you can aim at, and especially as they're starting to play well.
Good looking shot right here. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. For birdie.
Solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little offline, then it just becomes a free shotter like it is for everybody else. Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Playing his second shot here at the par 5.
This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an even coming up. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. .555-yard par 5 8th hole. Frank, is this a 2-shotter or a 3-shotter?
Good question, Rich. It starts to shrink down by the walkway, which is around that 330-yard mark. That's the decision has to be made. Personally, I think you try it at first, because even if you do find a fairway bunker, then it is certainly a layup. If you've got the distance, it's well worth the risk.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Well, that certainly puts a different color on the round. Great birdie. Could not have come at a better time.
Starting to battle back. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Cracked that one out there here at the 10th, and now he's put himself in a really good spot to get after this flagstick. Ready to go now on the approach shot here at this par 4 10th.
Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Well, Frank, how about this hole? par 5 11th at 617 yards.
The goal here is to take all those bunkers down that left side completely out of play. You can get it far enough down there, you can get close to this green, but if you do stray a little bit, all of a sudden, well, it's called eternity. You're going to find that this hole will play very long.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. This one is definitely heading left. Looks like it is going to end up in the rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that quick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Frank, now another clever, small par 4, only 363 yards here at the 12th.
A couple of different options here, Rich. You can lay it up just short of where that nose of the bunker starts to poke out on the right side of the fairway. Then you're going to be left with something in the sort of 140, 150 yard mark to the flag. Or if you want to get a little sort of greedy, you start to sneak it up there where it gets narrow. It's shorter, it requires a better shot.
Frank here at the par 4 12th, getting ready for this approach shot. Good chance for a 3.
There is. Notice the contours on the green. They sort of slope towards the back and down that left side. So you can actually use that in your favor with this approach.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank, what do you make of this par 3 13th at 214 yards?
It's another example of Pete Dye using those sort of very harsh wooden bulkheads that give you that such a definitive line around the edge of the green. Plus, it's his ability to turn a straight hole into a very angular or crooked looking hole. Hazard.
Maybe wet. Good clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Locked in on the read and the speed.
That's how we get it done. That's how I get it done.
I like it. Oh, they're
That's
going
how
to
I
love
get
it.
it done.
What a putt. Now another short par 4. It's only 389 yards. But Frank, where could a player go off course, so to speak, at this 14th?
Well, this is a hole where you have to play your own game. If you're a longer hitter, I think you can challenge that bunker and knock it over there. And if you're shorter player, you should be only looking at that left side. You're always going to feel like you've left something out there on a hole like this. You'd always think you could have done the other option. But this is where you've got to stick to what you think is your game plan.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Right off the edge. Wow.
That hurts.
Just a little tap in here. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now at the 15th, par 4, 468 yards. It is nicknamed Turning Home as we are making our way towards the close.
He's gone for a little extra.
Good contact, good result. Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
Well, there's a big green.
All right, you.
Use every
Hit it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
Shot right there.
I get it done.
Par 5 16th is a slight dog-leg left at 600 yards. Well, this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
What a tremendous display of power and precision. And now the second shot here at this par 5. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the signature par 3. It only plays 168 yards from the tips, but the tee sits up high and the wind can blow, and a lot can happen here. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break. Great, too.
Beautiful. Well, here we are at 18. It's a par 4, only 439 yards, but again, we've said it all day long, water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's 3 groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. It's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
This is a good-looking shot. Excellent shot to within 10 feet. And getting ready for the putt.
Good read, good line, well played.
Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
This my song right here. I love this song. I love this instrumental. I love this beat. Alright. CPC Knowledge over and out. And also, today is November 30th, 2019, the last day of the month. It's been an amazing month. And it's been an amazing month. November 2019. Shout out to everything that's happened. Like Disney Plus coming out with movies like Captain Marvel with my girl Brie Larson, and Avengers Endgame. Brie Larson is also in that one too. Yes, and Disney Plus is amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh with all the Disney Channel shows and Disney Channel original movies. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it's perfect. So shout out to that. And also shout out to Disney's Frozen 2 coming out also on November 22nd, 2019. Kristen Bell and the whole crew. It's amazing also. Like I said, shout out to Disney Plus coming out November 12th, 2019. That's perfect. So shout out to that. And yes, it's been an amazing month. November 2019. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto over and out. Whoever did this beat instrumental did amazing with this. Alright, CBC Naruto over and out.